When I was around 15 to 18, I was honestly one of the least funny people ever. I thought saying racist, homophobic, or basically any shocking things would make people like me. I wasn't thinking about what I said. I was just, let's say, chasing attention. And in the end, it basically backfired. People disliked me, and I surrounded myself with others who had the same toxic humor. Being around them made me even worse, and I lost what little confidence I had. After some time, I decided to just block them all, and I was expecting that it would, let's say, fix me, even though it's not that easy, of course. When I met my ex-partner and some new friends, I still had the same habits. I'd say horrible things expecting laughs because that was the only, let's say, social skill I knew. They quickly made me understand that I was actually hurting people, even if I didn't mean to. It was kind of my first step into, being a more mature person, but I still had a lot of work to do. I had anger issues, I was lying sometimes, not because I wanted to hurt other people, but because it was kind of easier at time to lie instead of just saying stuff. I had a lot of problem with communication basically. And I also had, let's say, a general refusal to take criticism seriously. And what I was doing actually hurt a lot of people, genuinely. I would get called out, try to change, fail at changing, and repeat the cycle. All this led me into depression, basically. I didn't see people or myself clearly anymore, and instead of improving myself, I started acting worse, like I was, let's say, more dismissive, more inconsiderate. I didn't want to hurt anyone, but criticism felt like, let's say, an attack. I just basically pushed any help away, like I pushed everyone away. My ex also had red flags, like constantly going on breaks just to flirt with other people during our relationship. I'm not trying to shit on my ex or whatever, like genuinely, I don't care about this anymore. But the problem comes with what I did during one of those breaks. Basically, I told myself, fine, if you're going to do that, I will too. That's how I ended up talking to a girl on the Roblox voice chat game. At first it was friendly, and then she wanted to add me on Discord, which I agreed to, and then we really started flirting. And then I crossed a huge line. I basically, let's say, pressured her for sexual stuff even after she said no. That was sexual harassment. Like, it's just plain and simple. After maybe 10 minutes of being the worst person on the planet, I realized that what I was doing was basically wrong, and out of shame, I decided to block that person, and I felt very bad concerning what I did. Because let's be honest, I was an asshole. There is absolutely no way to justify this but being an asshole. After maybe 2 or 3 days, I decided to unblock that person to apologize, and thank God she accepted my apology. She didn't get traumatized or anything like that, so I was relieved, but we then agreed that it was better if we just, went into like our separate ways. Basically block each other on Discord and never interact with each other anymore. I think it was the more mature thing to do, but I still felt pretty bad, and I still feel pretty bad about this nowadays. That incident was, let's say, my wake-up call. I realized that what I was becoming was genuinely a bad person, and I then asked my family to help me see a therapist. Therapy basically changed me. It changed the person that I was. Even though I only went there for a couple of months, it helped me understand myself and learn to accept criticism, take responsibility, and grow as a person. Basically make me understand that it's okay to seek help when you need it. I learned that you don't fight bad with more bad. You counter it by doing good. I don't know if that's really clear. Since then, I've changed a lot. I'm not the same person I used to be. I still feel shame for what I did though, because, I did a lot of bad stuff, especially that Discord part. I hurt a lot of people, but I'm relieved to finally understand on how to be better and not hurt people anymore. I've not only changed and matured as a person, but I've also met new people. And I'm genuinely proud of all the progress I've done into, changing and grow as a person. I genuinely believe that bad people can change if they truly try. The first step and the most important one is admitting you were wrong and choosing to change. There is absolutely no shame in wanting to be better or in asking for help. And if you personally have been hurt by someone like I used to be, please, for the love of God, talk to someone. You are not alone. Even if it feels like it, you still have people around you that will help you. Do not let your past flaws and your past mistakes define who you are today. Even if I do agree that sometimes, especially in my case, mistakes that I have done could have really been avoided for me to realize that I needed help. Generally, like, that was like probably 1,001 way for me to learn to not hurt people without doing that. I still think it's important to note that I generally put the effort into changing. I had hit rock bottom. Never again. Absolutely not. So yeah, if I manage to change, you can as well. Even if it seems scary at times to talk about personal stuff, either you were a victim of someone or you were the bad actor, you need to see someone. You need to talk about it to someone, a professional, a family member, anyone. It can help a lot. Trust me. You deserve happiness.